Hello guys, this is Joshua Horsey. As you can tell by the time I'm doing a review for Iron Man 3. But without question, one of the weakest MCU films, unfortunately. I feel like this is a fine film, don't get me wrong. This is an enjoyable film and you could get some enjoyment out of it. But it just at times doesn't even feel like a superhero movie, which kind of ruins it a bit. I really liked when they go into the fact that Tony Stark now has anxiety attacks. That's a very interesting way to do the character side because I hadn't seen that really be done before. So it was very interesting to have him go through that. And yeah, the plot was just a bit where basically the plot is so weird. It has too many twists, kind of for my liking. It's just feels a bit of a mess. I don't know if there was trouble filming this or anything like that. It just feels a bit of a mess, if that makes sense. It just feels like, this guy's a villain. Actually, no, he's a nobody just working for this guy. And you've got him and he doesn't really have the motives apart from kill the President of the United States because we hate our leadership. That's definitely not a story I've heard before. Yeah, I didn't care about... I don't care about the leaders. Just have some... For these spin-off films, have more personal... Sorry, I've just moved again. More personal storylines. Because when it was going into these anxiety, that stuff was interesting. But the whole extremist thing just felt a bit shoehorned in. If you had the story be about the Mandarin and his terrorists as a main focus, then I'd be fine with that. It's just because it's a continuous, you have your main villain, you establish that, and so on. Don't make him not to spoil anything, but don't make him unimportant to the film. It's just because they spent an hour or something in the film building this guy up as a dangerous man. They built this guy up, and then you find out he's not even important to the plot. That was really damaging to the film. If he was important to the plot and he was the actual man... I just knocked off my light. Yeah. It's like this I got a couple of years ago. But yeah. So if they had him be the main villain and the actual main villain just be a side character without the whole extremist powers, that's not what you think it is. So just remember that. So if you had that other villain who ended up being the main villain, just not have the extremist powers and be a side character, I'll be more okay with it. But the fact that you built for an hour, maybe I think it's even more than an hour, this one guy is your villain, then to say actually he's not the villain, he's not important, it's damaging. It's really damaging. But let's get into some positives quickly. Warren Downey Jr. is great. I really like the anxiety kind of thing. The post-credit scene was alright. It was just there. It wasn't anything exciting to build towards the future. It's just there. Don't know what else to say. So yeah. The cast was, I think, good. For the characters they were playing, I felt like the cast was really good and they got along well with each other. But the story and the way characters go, I personally didn't agree with the way they took the Mandarin. A motorcycle just went past. So I didn't agree with the way they took the Mandarin. But the actor was really good for the character they played. So yeah, apparently they're gonna bring in the actual Mandarin in the movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings that's coming out a couple of years or something like that. So it'll be nice to get the actual Mandarin. Yeah, he's just not important. He's not even really the Mandarin. He's just a nobody pretty much, to not kind of spoil. He is the Mandarin, but he's not important. Let's say, so he's not really the Mandalorian. Did I say the Mandalorian? This is not the Star Wars TV show. The Mandarin, he is kinda, but he's not really the Mandarin. You'll understand when you watch the film, because it is still an enjoyable film, and you do feel like this is, so you should probably watch this if you're going through the MCU films. It's an enjoyable film, but I just found the lows to be extremely low. But the cast itself was really good, which kind of saves the film from being outright terrible, because the story is very convoluted, trying to like build this Mandarin as the guy and just squeezing in the extremist thing. Like, it didn't work out for me. It just didn't work as a film. So that's going to be it for this film before I get really annoyed with it. I'd give it a 5.8 out of 10. It was still enjoyable, but it doesn't quite deserve the 6 out of 10 because of how messed up this movie is. But I feel like with what the actors were given, they did the best to their abilities. So that, I think the cast, for the most part, is what's kept this movie from being an entertaining watch. So overall, 5.8 out of 10. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this film. Soon, I don't know when, but you will get a ranking for all the MCU Phase 1 films from worst to best. Even if I end up doing all the films and that, I then go back to them, I'm keeping track of my scores. So Iron Man 3 I've already put down as a 5.8 out of 10. So just want you to know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, turn notifications on so you never miss a video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.